What was the official theme of the 11th International Yoga Day celebrated on 21st June 2025? Correct option is B. Yoga for One Earth, One Health. Which state government approved a proposal in June to increase the quota for minority beneficiaries in its housing scheme from 10% to 15%? Correct option is A. Karnataka. Which famous hockey player was awarded the Padma Bhushan, India's third highest civilian award in 2025? Right option is C. P.R. Srijesh. Where was the 17th BRICS Summit held in 2025? Right option is D. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Union Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan launched the Viksit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan from which state in May 2025? Correct option is B. Odisha, Bhubaneswar. What was India's rank in the World Air Quality Report 2025 released by IQAir among the most polluted countries? Correct option is B. 5th. What is the full form of the Mishti scheme launched by the Government of India? Correct option is A. Mangrove Initiative for Shoreline Habitats and Tangible Incomes. Who holds the record for being the youngest Formula One driver to win the World Championship for 3 consecutive years? Correct option is D. Sebastian Vettel. Under Operation Brahma, India provided humanitarian aid to which country after a devastating earthquake in March 2025? Right option is B. Myanmar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was conferred with the Grand Collar of the Order of Makarios III, the highest civilian honor of which country in June 2025? Right option is C. Cyprus. Who set a new national games record in javelin throw with a distance of 84.39 meters at the 30th National Games in 2025? Correct option is C. Sachin Yadav. Where is the headquarters of the International Big Cat Alliance located? Correct option is A. New Delhi. Where was the 2025 World Aquatics Championships held? Correct option is D. Singapore. Which statement is correct regarding Newton's third law of motion? Correct option is B. Action and reaction act on 2 different bodies at the same time. What is the fluid found inside the vacuole of a plant cell called? Right option is C. Cell sap. Which of the following metals is the least reactive? Correct option is D. Gold. Which type of mirror is used in saloons for shaving? Right option is C. Concave mirror. Which gas is evolved when zinc reacts with dilute sulfuric acid? Correct option is B. Hydrogen. When observing a cell under a compound microscope, which structures are clearly visible? Correct option is B. Cell membrane, nucleus, and cytoplasm. What is the process called where gas molecules mix with another gas spontaneously due to their random motion? Correct option is A. Diffusion. What happens to a person suffering from hypermetropia or farsightedness? Right option is D. Can see far objects clearly, but near objects are blurry. After ovulation, which part of the female reproductive system transports the ovum to the uterus? Correct option is C. Fallopian tube or oviduct. What happens when an iron nail is dipped into a blue copper sulfate solution? Correct option is A. The solution turns green and a brown coating forms on the nail. What does the closeness of magnetic field lines indicate? Correct option is B. Strength of the magnetic field. In saturated hydrocarbons, what type of bond exists between carbon atoms? Correct option is C. Single covalent bond. According to the law of conservation of energy, what happens to the total energy of a system during energy transformation? Right option is C. It remains constant. Why do doctors advise rinsing the mouth with water immediately after vomiting? Correct option is B. To prevent tooth decay caused by stomach acid eroding the enamel. An electrical appliance consumes 11 kilowatts of power at a potential difference of 220 volts. What is the current flowing through the circuit? Correct option is D. 50 ampere. Who visited India to attend the 23rd India-Russia Annual Summit on December 4th to 5th? Correct option is C. Vladimir Putin. Which state in India is said to become the first extreme poverty-free state? Correct option is A. Kerala. What is the rank of India in the 2025 Global Hunger Index? Correct option is C. 102nd. The 14th edition of exercise Equivalent 2025 is conducted between India and which country? Correct option is D. Maldives. Which country has become the first in the world to eliminate mother-to-child transmission of HIV, hepatitis B and syphilis? Correct option is B. Maldives. Which party won the highest number of seats in the Bihar Assembly Election 2025? Correct option is C. Bharatiya Janata Party. Recently, where was Google's first artificial intelligence hub in India inaugurated? Correct option is D. Visakhapatnam. Who recently won the 2025 Booker Prize for his novel Flesh? Correct option is A. David Saleh. Who launched India's first rocket 3D printing facility? Correct option is B. Agnikul Cosmos. Who has been appointed as an executive director of the Reserve Bank of India in October? Correct option is A. Sonali Sengupta. In which state will the Oju hydroelectric project be built? Correct option is B. Arunachal Pradesh. Recently, where was the World Health Summit 2025 held in October? Correct option is C. Berlin. Which 3 African countries have decided to withdraw from the International Criminal Court? Correct option is B. Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger. Who has been awarded the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize? Correct option is D. Maria Corina Machado. According to the Hurun India Wealth Report 2025, which state has the highest number of millionaires? Correct option is D. Maharashtra. Where is the Science Summit 2025 held? Correct option is B. New York. Recently, which company has made India's UPI its first global payment system partner? Correct option is A. PayPal. Where has the Namo Semiconductor Laboratory been recently approved to be set up? Correct option is D. IIT Bhubaneswar. What is the name of the new AI and GIS command system launched by Border Security Force in 2025? Correct option is B. Decision Support System. India conducted the 5th bilateral naval exercise Samudra Shakti 2025 in Visakhapatnam with which country? Correct option is C. Indonesia. When was the 10th Ayurveda Day celebrated? Correct option is C. On 23rd September. Which site was recently included as India's 13th Biosphere Reserve by UNESCO in September? Correct option is A. Coal Desert. Who received the Best State Award for Silk Development? Correct option is C. Andhra Pradesh. Where was the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Science City inaugurated? Correct option is B. Bihar. Where has the 30th edition of UN Climate Change Conference 2025 held? Correct option is D. Belém, Brazil. Which country became the 8th to adopt India's Unified Payments Interface? Correct option is C. Qatar. Which institution ranked first in India in the QS Asia University Rankings 2026? Correct option is A. IIT Delhi. In which state was the Indian Army's integrated fire exercise Amogha Fury held? Correct option is B. Rajasthan. Where has Asia's largest rail operations command centre been recently inaugurated? Correct option is C. Sabarmati, Gujarat. Sane Takaichi has become the first woman Prime Minister of which country? Correct option is D. Japan.